gentlemen, these awards are one of a kind in South Africa, right? Where we come together and we celebrate the accomplishments of our employees under the age of 40, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's a huge deal. A round of applause for that, please. And now to open the event, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome you to the Standard Bank Rising Star Awards, I would like to invite Gert Venter, the hotel manager from Hilton, to introduce the Deputy Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Ms. Elizabeth Tabete. Thank you. Please, a big round of applause for Gert as he comes up.
We as Hilton are very proud of our relationship that we have with the Department of Tourism and pleased that you accepted the invitation to grace this prestigious Standard Bank Rising Stars Awards with your presence tonight.
For us as the Department of Tourism, we are very grateful that we are part of this event. And the relationship, I think, as indicated by Fenta there, is quite a long-standing. When I arrived at the department last year, we continued then with a good relationship. But I think these awards, to me, are taking place at a very critical time. As you know that we are hosting BRICS as South Africa, we also chair, and all others like IORA and SADC, we are the chair this year. So it means we'll be hosting quite a lot of delegations, and of course Hilton will be able to accommodate some of them in other hotels and all that. But also these awards are taking place when we celebrate the centenary of Nelson Mandela as well as Mama Albertina Sisulu. I think the two are part and parcel of our history, and I think their contributions and everything else that they stood for, we are able to take it forward as we do different work.
Welcome to the 7th Annual Standard Bank Rising Stars Awards function. Welcome to our Deputy Minister of Tourism, to all the employers in the room, to our sponsors that have sponsored the entire function as well as the process. But most importantly, welcome to the family and friends of our finalists, as well as our amazing finalists in the room. Let's give them a round of applause.
Inclusive growth should also ensure that women are paid the same salary for the same work that are done by men.
My feelings are alone now, babe. They couldn't be honest to you. I should have been closer to you. Oh, babe, I should have been better. Your heart felt like home now. This feeling comes closer to me. See, I just wanna hold you tight. I think I should have made you mine, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tourism, Leisure and Hospitality Industry category sponsored by Hilton Worldwide.
The winner is Sizwe Mdladla.
All the finalists were awesome, and we told them that. And as we were spending time with them, we said, you guys, out of the 700 odd people that you were part of, we then selected just only you in order to be part of the finalists.
All right, let's jump straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. The Banking and Financial Services Award, sponsored by Standard Bank.
And the winner is Kenny Mati.
Why we finally chose Kenny as the winner of this category was the sort of blend of all the leadership capabilities that we were looking for.
Our next award is for Construction and Industrials, sponsored by ArcelorMittal SA.
Okay, it is my pleasure to announce the winner, Frank Wanji.
Frank showed leadership skills. He's got experience, global experience, having worked in Europe. He ran a massive project in Thailand, France, the US, and he used his entrepreneurial flair in driving new initiatives for ArcelorMittal.
This category is Energy and Environmental Industry. This award is sponsored by Sasol.
And the winner is Simon Pitts.
We decided on Simon, and the reason we decided on Simon is what came out very clearly for us is his deep passion and commitment for his field and for Africa.
The next award is the Entrepreneurial Industry category.
Dinao Lerutla.
Dinao come across as very strategic, very innovative, and a distinguishing element of what she presented to us.
Next up is the ICT industry category sponsored by IBM.
Okay, and the winner is Oreratile Itumuleng.
But the key thing that stuck out for me was when we asked her, so, what kind of managerial experience do you have? And she goes, no, I'm at the bottom of the food chain, but I have 4 suppliers that work for me. And last week, I gave the executives I work with their roles and responsibilities so they know what I want from them.
Our next award is the Manufacturing, Retail and Fast Moving Commercial Goods, sponsored by BAT.
And the winner is Tebile Kulo.
And we know that there's lots of dreamers out there. And there's lots of people that implement without thinking. So if you can combine those two, vision and the ability to execute it, then you've got the stuff to make it work. So well done.
Next, we move over to media and advertising.
And the winner is Buitumelo Maka. Woo!
We discovered that she's from YFM and she's not from fake media. She was very, very good. Boichi, well done on your on the work that you do. You're going to go very far.
The next award is the Mining and Minerals Industry category.
And the winner is Musa Mabaso.
Musa is dynamic. He has high levels of emotional intelligence. He doesn't think out of the box. He simply takes the box and redesigns it.
On to our professional services, which apparently is a very competitive industry category.
And the winner is Sabelo Mieni.
They came with very, very value-centered approaches in their leadership styles. They were really very high in integrity and honesty levels, and those are qualities that we looked for in the leadership.
The next award is the Service, Public and Private Industry category.
And the winner is Georges Mturi.
I think the Georgia stood out because his quality, his leadership quality, he's such a humble person. I don't know how many times we had to say, you can use I, it's okay.
Transport, logistics and security.
Sinqobile,
I mean, you stood out for a number of reasons. You brought your whole personality into the room, your sense of humor. I mean, at some point we were not sure what to do with it, but we thought you were amazing.
Well done to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. What an incredible group of young people. I think they deserve a huge round of applause.
I think it's important to acknowledge that although we have talented youth, we also need inspirational leaders. Without leaders to aspire to and to teach us, we can't progress and we can't go further. So we would like to acknowledge one leader in the room this evening. He's been acknowledged before, but for the Inspirational Leader Award, we'd like to ask Greg Solomon from McDonald's to please come and be the inspiration you are. Greg, you have an open door policy for all 12,000 employees, and you're a trusted leader throughout the group. It's well known that you believe in managing your business through your people and developing new leaders from within. So thank you for being someone that we can all aspire to. And thank you all for coming. Congratulations to all the finalists.